Here we are again, Friday night, ready to do something besides just fall asleep on the couch. But, you know, just if I do get a little sleepy, well, just kind of tell Mr. Producer to poke me a little bit. I didn't have any coffee. I decided to go brave and not have any coffee this afternoon. But this little chatterbox, friends, oh my goodness, you guys are going to keep me on my toes tonight. I can tell. And there's so many mindless crafters that are joining us too. So glad to have you here. We were enjoying your little chat before, and I am impressed at how much support you give your friends. I truly think that's awesome. So, well, welcome. Welcome to Craft Roulette episode 226. I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette. Last week, if you were here and visiting with us with Vicky and Adrian, welcome back. And there you go too. I was totally impressed with how many people were awake in London or in England to support Vicky. That was so nice. Thank you guys for being such great friends of Craft Roulette and our guests. We appreciate you all. Craft Roulette is the ultimate paper crafting card making game show challenge, and we are live almost every Friday evening, leaving a spot right here for you because it's more fun with the Chatterbox and all the replay crew. So thank you so much for joining us and letting us be a part of your craft life. What it isn't is we're not going to be teaching anything in particular, but I like to say you might be able to pick up a tip or two if you're paying attention. It's all fun. That's fine. We're going to be making some crafts and some cards and paper crafting here in just a little bit. If you enjoyed that slideshow before moi came on, those were cards from last week. Remember, not everybody can be on that slideshow because there's a lot of you that send in cards. As a matter of fact, we had 456 cards submitted last weekend and week. So you need to just go over to craftroulette.live and enjoy the episodes and the galleries. They're just fabulous. We're almost to 40,000 cards for total submissions. That's a whole lot of cards, folks. That's a lot. There's also 4 videos and 14 bonus cards already, too. Sometimes we get a little parameter fever and we just want to make more and more cards based on the same parameters, and that's what bonus cards are all about. Let's pull back the curtain on Mr. Producer and see the man behind the show. There's his hand. He's got one. Did you got 2? Nope, he's just got a big old thumbs up. Well, we're glad to have you here, Mr. Producer. He is the technical genius behind this mad world on Friday, and we owe a lot to him. Bill was a little bit nervous because he had a root canal yesterday, and Bill was on his show yesterday going, Mr. Producer, you got to get here. You got to get here. You can't be checking out because I can't do it, and I know I can't do it, and I don't think Tracey wants to do it, so we're glad he's feeling better. Everything's working out just fine. But, root canals, just the very mention can make a weak man faint. Anyway, he didn't. He did fine, and we are glad he's got that out of the way. If you wouldn't mind sharing with your craft friends or somebody that's just sitting around on Friday night wondering what to do and giving us a Vinny subscription and all that kind of stuff, we would appreciate it. It means a lot to YouTube to let other people know. If you like us, maybe they will send us to somebody else that doesn't know us but likes you. It's all very convoluted to this little non-networking brain, but it's how it works, so we appreciate it. We have wonderful spin sponsors. This will be the first week to give away these people's gifts. Pajama crafter stamps we're looking for, and Joy will be on next week. Looking forward to having them on for the first time. Inky Stamper, little Chelsea glitter bubble comber, her little company. We're giving away $25 gift certificates from them every week. Pear Blossom Press, the one with the lights, are going to be giving a $25 gift certificate away every week. They've got wonderful products, and this calls for confetti. If you've been looking for a Sasquatch stamp, they've got it. Anyway, we do appreciate each and every one of them. They do give away wonderful prizes, and I hear we have an extra prize to give away tonight. We're going to be giving away a $50 gift certificate to Mindless Crafting from our guest tonight, so we look forward to that. We are supported by our members. We are not supported by any companies, not that we're against it. And there is how you can contact to learn more about being a member of Craft Roulette and keeping us on the air. Silver members and up, we do have an after party tonight, so we will check in with you after the show on a Zoom call. You can find the link on our website. Okay, now this is kind of like reading Deuteronomy or something because there's a lot of names, but bear with me because they're important names. We want to give a happy birthday shout out to these August members: Mariska Ritfield. I got to keep track of this one. Deb Millsaps, Ellen O'Brien, Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis, Aaron Cobberstad, Jean Addis, Jen Gross, Lori Walsh, Luann Johnson, Mary Brinley, Mary Slominski, Mary Youngblood, Mary Cobberstadt. Are you guys twins? Paula Jean, Philip Barton, Sharon Castor from the Brown Chair, Tracey Fear, not afraid of color, Vanessa Cohen, Vicki Emerson, and a very special shout out, happy birthday to our friend Micah Stevens, Amanda's husband, Mr. Pearlights himself. I hope you all have a wonderful birthday month and you get lots and lots of cards. There's a pretty good chance you will get lots and lots of cards because these people are the members of our card exchange over on our support group, the member site. You're going to get a happy mailbox. I'm content. I'm pretty sure. We'd also like to welcome some new members this week to our little support group. And that would be Peggy Peterson, Anna Peterson, Max Macias, Polly Bragg, Wendy Smith, Cindy Lou Robb, Vanessa Kay, and Martha Pomeroy. Thank you guys for coming along and saying, hey, I kind of like, maybe this isn't what you're saying, but I'm thinking you're saying, I kind of like what you guys are doing. I want to support you so that you can stay on the air and have all the fun spread out all over the world that you do every week. We appreciate you. We really, really do. Mr. Mike's got on his little summer outfit from Arlene DeTizio, House of DeTizio. And we also have, here's something we're going to do a little faster now so you don't have to hear me talk about my clothes and everything. So, over on our website, which is craftroulette.live, you can find our merch, stamps, dies, and official collabs. Just visit craftroulette.live/shop. And there you go. That's where you'll find all the goodies. I think that's it, isn't it, Mr. Producer? I think it's time to bring her in from Georgia. Oops, I got to put my ear back in. I didn't want to hear him talking. From Georgia via New York and via London, Tracey Phillips. Oh, we caught you off guard. Welcome. I did.
It's his fault. It's his fault, okay? He's already started.
It wasn't me.
He's already started, okay?
We do have a clip of you and Bill earlier in the when we were getting ready for the show. Anyway, it's good to have you guys back. It's Team Phillips.
I'm so glad to be here with my wonderful husband.
What was that adjective again? Wonderful. That was you. Bill, how are you? We'll get to Bill first. Let him have his moment.
Excited. I am excited and ready to be on Craft Roulette because you guys are amazing.
I think you're pretty amazing too. And Tracey, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm excited. I'm so excited to be here. The Mindless Crafters are excited to be here. We're glad to be with the chatterboxes and just get ready to do some creating, okay?
Yeah. This is your second time to the show.
Second time.
But we have some new viewers, I betcha. So if you wouldn't mind telling a little bit about how you got to Craft Roulette tonight. How did your crafting business start and all that kind of stuff?
Okay, so we started mindlesscrafting.com back in 2019. And basically, I'm a crafter. I like to do all kinds of crafts, but paper crafting, for some reason, really stuck with me. Mm-hmm. I really loved it. So we've been on YouTube for a while. And then we had our subscribers. We got a following. Started out making gift baskets. Mm-hmm. And then it kept growing from there. And we decided to make 2 channels. I don't know why, but we have a children's channel too. So we did a children's education channel and a crafting channel. And we just said, you know what? We'll start loading up videos. And I said, I want to teach people how to make baskets because I love doing it. Mm-hmm. And so that's how that started. And it just continued to grow. I started trying out some other crafting, and paper crafting really, really grabbed me. And I've been stuck with that for a while. So now
it's the glue. It gets you stuck on it.
It's the glue and it's the scissors, okay?
Yeah.
So with the encouragement of our community, the crafting community, all of the people who have been following us, and I just call them our family, we started to get up there in the numbers. And I said, if we ever hit 100,000 subscribers, we'll create a store, right? Mindlesscrafting.com. And so we hit 100,000 subscribers on the channel. And guess what happened?
They didn't forget.
Like, go ahead and create the store, Tracey. We'll be there to support you. And that was 6 years ago, Mary.
Oh.
That was 6 years ago, and they've been with us every step of the way.
And I did review last time you were on, and you said you had 100 branded products at that point.
Yes, at that point we had 100. Right now we have 100 stamp sets in our store, a little over 100.
That's
and
amazing.
We've been doing this for a while. This week has been a busy week because we just started our Stamp of the Month Club. So we've been like, they'll tell you, we've been busy this week. We've been live like every single day this week. And so
and your daughter and future son-in-law is in town.
They're here too.
And the Olympics are on, and you watch those.
What more can you ask for? And now we're on
some good spins.
We get to finish out the week on Craft Roulette.
Yeah. And then tomorrow, are you sleeping?
No, Bill, I'm dragging him to the gym. Okay, he needs to come on so we can go to the gym. Okay, we might pick up some donuts on the way, but he's going to the gym.
I'm in.
Or some Dolly frosting. That was you were making Dolly Parton frosting cakes last time you were on.
Yeah, we
were on a real binge. It sounded dangerous. We had Dolly. We had Dolly at the beginning of July as an element.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Do you still have it?
Fun. No, we had it and it's off now. But
well, I guess you won't. Look, I guess you won't be saying hello, Dolly. You'll be saying goodbye, Dolly.
That's the one. Well, it is a blast to have you guys back. We did have a lot of fun last time, so I'm sure we will again tonight.
Yeah.
But it's been a while. You were here last March.
It's
Did
been
you
a
have a
while,
question for me?
You know what?
Mm-mm. What?
What is craft roulette?
Well, we have a surprise for you. Chatterbox, don't go to the refrigerator now. Stick around. You're going to want to see this. Well done. Let's do this, Chatterbox, Mr. Producer, and
Let's do it.
Tracey and Bill. Let's do it.
Did somebody ask what craft roulette is?
In a nutshell, Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel, and everyone is invited to play along. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. The wheel has 24 spots to land on, but the spot it lands on might not always be a parameter. It could be a special, like guest's choice, a vetoed parameter, or other fun surprises. When you add the infinite creativity of our community and try and calculate the possible options, square the fun, carry the glitter, divide by the imagination, you end up with a near limitless amount of possible projects. Whoa. We invite a special guest on each week to share their unique spin on our challenge. If you'd like to participate, you don't have to create live with us. You can sit back and enjoy the show. Once the episode airs, you have around 50 hours to finish your own project using the same 4 parameters from this episode and submit, so don't delay too long. After your project is ready, take a photo and head over to our website. Use the Submit Contribution form to officially contribute. The form is open to the public and no membership is required. Everyone who contributes will be featured on our website, included in the next episode slideshow, and automatically entered into the next giveaway. When you visit www.craftroulette.live, you'll find all of our past episodes along with their contribution gallery, the current wheel parameters, info on how to participate, a calendar of upcoming guests, links to our spin sponsors, contact and prize claim forms, our shop, and a huge membership platform. But more on that later. And that's Craft Roulette. If you like what we do, please subscribe, like the video, and share it with your crafty friends who might enjoy it too.
Everyone is invited to join in the fun.
We like to celebrate around here, so before we spin for this week's set of parameters, we're going to look back at last week one last time and highlight some of our community's achievements. And now, back to the show.
All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes, what do you think? Was that worth some hearts? Yeah, he worked really hard on that. And we did have to buy a new thing, but it's like one of those, when somebody does a new job around a honey-do list or anything, you always get a new tool. Well, when we do anything new here on Craft Roulette, we always end up having to buy something new too. So that was, but it was totally worth it. Don't you think? It was great? I think it's really good. I really, really like it. So let's look back at last week for one last time, except you can always see it on the website. But we did have 456 contributions last week, so we're up to 39,455 total contributions. And look at everybody's pins drop in. We're back in Africa, and oh gosh, I went through the whole gallery looking at where everybody was from.
Philippines,
Trinidad,
Vietnam.
Philippines, yes, New Zealand, all over down there, down under
Shetland Islands,
bunch from UK and Europe. And we are going to have World Card Making Day, by the way, and we will have people from all over the world joining us, so it's going to be extra fun. So let's go ahead and bring back... No, I talk about mine first, don't I? Never mind. I always get confused here. This was my card. We had an A2 project, Tea Party colors, house pet element, and stripes. So we all like critters around here. So it was really easy to fill in a house pet. But you guys have had some weird house pets too. I'm just saying. There's sharks and tarantulas listed and all sorts of stuff, but it was good. That was my little card, and you can see I didn't have a shaky hand. He actually has a little reflection of my dust bunny in the mirror. So that was my card. It was fun to make. Vicky Ruda stayed up till the wee hours of the morning to join us from the UK. And this was her card, and she knew exactly what to do immediately. She's a big Alice in Wonderland fan, and so she did the Tea Party Cheshire Cat color house pet. She knew exactly. She was one happy crafter. Thank you so much, Adrian and Vicky, for joining us last week. We had a lot of fun with you. I'm glad you had a good time. She said she was on a craft high. Now we're going to bring in Tracey and probably a little bit of Bill as he sticks his head in. And we're going to have our Parade of Achievers. This is a time where we get to say hooray, hooray for people that have entered Mug Club, Club 52, our leading ladies, and have hit 25 major milestones like 25 cards, 50, 75, and so forth. We do have a congratulations going out to Chris H. She's new to Mug Club. That means she has sent in 100 cards. Chris,
Wow.
make sure you email me your address so I can send you the exclusive Craft Roulette Robot stamp, which is our Mug Club stamp. I'm real proud of you, and I'm real thankful that you've had so much fun week after week after week. Well done.
Awesome.
So, are you ready, Tracey?
I'm ready.
I'm going to try to just say their first name and where they're from, and then you are welcome to say something. Mr. Producer keeps 225 shows. He's still telling me that I talk too much. But this is on a timer, so he keeps trying to figure out ways to keep me from going on and on and on, but it hasn't. It's working better. So if you're ready, I'm going to take a drink.
All right.
Let's welcome our first timers. We hope to have some mindless crafters in our first timers next week.
Awesome.
Soprano 440 from Texas. Sad Cat 13, Nebraska.
Nice.
Linda T, North Carolina. Heidi V from Florida. Look at all those
Cute.
cups. Sherry Smith from North Carolina. He's all
You
tired.
can't get wrong with kitty cats.
Mm-mm. Michelle F. from New York. Tamitha
Oh.
Lures from Tennessee. Classy cat.
Cute.
Welcome, first timers. We appreciate you coming along
Welcome.
and joining us. It's hard to do that first one. Congratulations. 25 cards for Scrappin' Crafty Gardener.
Wow.
Michelle Cram from Pennsylvania. Nicole Jennings from Washington.
Nice.
Melissa H. Stampin' Miss from New York. 50
Oh.
cards.
Wow.
Susan Roberts from Colorado. Connie T. from Wichita, Kansas. Well done, Connie. Melanie Els, 50 cards from Hanoi, Vietnam.
Good job.
Stamper Girl from Illinois, 50 cards. Vicky Stamps Smiles, 75 cards from
Wow.
Illinois. Chris H. with 100 cards. That's our Mug Clubber. Yay!
Yippee.
Melanie Foy with 125 from Arizona.
That's a lot of cards.
Marie Stewart from Oregon, 150 cards. Lisa Taylor, 150 cards, Colorado.
Wow.
Our leading ladies this week, congratulations, my major milestone achievers. It's good. Our
Congrats.
leading ladies this week, Smurf Murphy, California, 186 cards.
Adorable.
Jackie Jackpot Muller, 187 cards from Australia.
Wow.
Kathy Herring from Wisconsin, 190 cards. 5K now 6K Lamone, 193 cards from Florida.
Nice.
Card Monkey Jarvis, 202 cards from Pennsylvania.
Look at that.
Patty Beck, our leading lady with 221 cards from
Ooh.
Tennessee.
Wow.
You girls are amazing. Club 52 welcomes Creative Cindy from Michigan.
Nice.
Laura Hodges from Texas. Very fun. Catherine A. from Maryland, 52 cards. She gave herself a little loving cup.
Wow.
How about that? Arlene Mack from California, Club 52. Bonnie Y, Club 52 from Arizona, Team Orange. Club 52 means you have sent in 52 weeks of cards contributed.
Oh,
Doesn't mean you have to do them in order or anything. And the big prize, they get a big prize. They get nothing. But they have the bragging rights to say that they have sent in 52 cards to Craft Roulette, and they are in Club 52. And as a result of getting nothing, they've started making their own cards for congratulations. So you may have seen some of those cards had 52 on them. So they make their own congratulations cards. We call it the Kamado effect. Yeah. So it's kind of a crazy little group doing some fun things, but we like it.
Congrats.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? They just
Yes,
this is their show.
Mhm.
we just get to host it.
You just get to host it.
Yeah. So it usually puts me in the mood to start thinking about this week's parameters. How about you?
It does, yes.
Yeah, you saw some cute ones, didn't you?
I saw some cute ones, like being on Pinterest, okay?
It is. I've often our galleries are like being on Pinterest.
Yeah.
Except they've got those 4 parameters, and it's also like a guessing game, because you can go through there and go, well, I wonder how they got that parameter in there.
Exactly.
And then you can find out. Yeah, it's fun. It's so much fun. So, and like I said, I went through the gallery to see where all the cards were from, because that was like, I didn't even look at the cards. I was just looking at where they were from, because I can't really tell on the map sometimes. So there's a lot of information. It's fun.
Isn't this nice? Everybody coming together.
Best friends we've ever had that we've never met, right?
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Another thing that we haven't met is Mr. Wheel.
Okay.
Oh, it's time to bring on those parameters.
Woo!
There they are. We're going to be spinning there to find out what we're going to be making, and for everybody else to be making if they'd like, here in just a second. But we always give our members a chance to vote a veto item, which means that we will take one of those items off of each column. If we do land on it, we will spin again. You can include that vetoed item if you want, and it fits in the parameters we get. But you don't have just means Mr. Wheel can't boss us, and we like taking a little power away from him. So, this week, what did they say? Let's find out. Mr. Producer. Project, what did they veto?
Let's see.
Faux envelope. Oh, that was pretty close with A7. Do you like big cards? You like A2.
I like A2s, but I do like the 6x6 cards. I'm starting to really like those a lot.
Okay. We have A9 on the board.
What size is A9?
A9 is a sheet of 8.5 by 11 paper folded in half.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
it's on there. We haven't gotten it yet, but we've been practicing.
Say, has anyone ever gotten that one? Because
maybe that'll be your veto. That may be your veto. For colors, what did the members veto this week? Morning floral wreath, unicorn farm, or berries? They don't want unicorn farm. I don't know. I think that'd be pretty. But that's okay. We won't do that one. For element, what did they veto when they voted? Was it farm, bugs and insects, single flower, or sunnies? Farm. You don't want a unicorn farm, and you don't want farm for an element. Okay. I think you were like city folks tonight. You're not keep me out of the country kind of stuff. Well, that's all right. We'll be okay. That doesn't mean... So here's the example. So if we do get something like bugs or insects...
Yeah.
You could put them on a farm. It's just that the wheel can't make us do a farm with bugs and insects. So...
Okay.
Yeah. And for random, what did the members vote off this week? 3 circles, crumpled paper, add a doodle, or beads? beads. They don't like beads.
You
make paper beads, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah. They're
You've
pretty.
done paper before.
Yeah. Well, those are the things that we don't have to
Bill is
do.
on my camera.
Bill, are you dancing on the table?
Bill is back there doing stuff. He just won't sit still. Gotta keep moving. You see? You all would have
Throwing
thought it was
bricks
me
at the
going like, look, you would have thought it was me going like that. That's Bill.
He hadn't said my name so quick, I was getting ready to blame it on her.
Don't get me to
She
singing
was
that
sitting
song.
as still as could be.
Don't get me to singing that song, okay?
Bill! Oh, okay.
With Bill.
So what do you think? Would you like to veto something, Tracey? Maybe that A9?
You know what? I don't want the A9, okay?
Okay.
I mean, I would.
Okay.
I could do it, but no A9. Mm-mm.
Right. Why make you've had a busy week. Why make it difficult, right? Well, where would you put your chips? We always like to see where
Okay,
what you
well,
would like. Last week,
Look.
and you have the record for getting 2 of your wishes. Nobody
I
else has
know.
gotten that.
Okay, so
So, make them good.
the A2 size card.
A
Okay,
walk in the park. Okay.
you know, look.
Yeah. It's Friday.
You know what? Berries would be nice.
Berries, number
Yeah.
18. All right. I think they'd be pretty too.
Yeah, the Element single flower,
I thought that was coming number 3.
and for random wood.
Wood. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck?
If a woodchuck could chuck wood.
I can almost see that card already. With some reds and blues and a single
see it.
flower and some
Yep.
greens on with a wood background.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be really
Yeah.
pretty. Really pretty. Well, let's give this guy a warm up and see how he's feeling because it's really up to him, shall we? Okay, here comes his warm up.
Come on.
Yeah. And then we will spin for project. Will Tracey get her wishes? She did last time. You had
I sure
A2
did.
last time. See-through. Okay, see-through. That could be an A2. We're going to talk about each and every one of these, so hang on with us until
All
the
right.
discussion. For colors, will we get berries or something that would work like that?
We'll see.
Yeah, time tells what the spins will give it. Almost. We're right between Unicorn Farm and berries. We're on jungle. And for element, what will we get? Will we get a flower or something that we can use to include a flower? Number 22. It is on 21. It's a little hedging right over there to 21. You're right.
Okay.
Teaches or teacher teaches and plural. Teacher and plurals. Okay. And for which is really good because schools are going to be starting here in a little bit. And for random, so far so good. You can put flowers on the teacher's card.
Mm-hmm.
Tangle, the very
You know, I saw that
mysterious
one.
tangle.
For a minute, I said, I hope I don't get tangled.
A brain
what I got?
tangle.
I got tangled.
Well, we're going to unpack all this and see if we can make sense of it.
Let's unpack it, Mary.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
See-through card. Okay, now that doesn't say what kind of project that you have to make. So you've got that opening there that you can do an A2, you can do an A9.
Mm-hmm.
You could do some kind of glass etching if you wanted to because you could see through glass.
You can see through.
Mm-hmm.
What about you can use acetate?
You sure could.
You can see
You
through
sure
acetate.
could.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. But you don't only have to have actual see-through. Should I give my
Right.
speech?
Speech.
I think
Let's
I'll
hear
give
it.
my speech because I think there's a few new people here. Okay, this is going to be your art project, our art project too. If you want to play along, you can play along, but these are the things that we like to tell you about so it doesn't seem so difficult. This is going to be your art project. We're not going to tell you what to use, how to do it, what to make. It's all up to you. We are loving to see your artistic expression. Chances are you've made a card or two, and this will not be your first rodeo, but we've had people for their first rodeo on this show that have submitted cards, and it's fabulous. We're not going to teach. We're not going to sell anything. We're just going to be crafting and chatting. If that is your jam and you think that sounds like kind of a fun thing, please stick around. Your project can be very simple and very classic card, like pattern paper, stamps, sentiment, ribbon, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Or it can swing over and be very complicated and interactive, like with dies that open up and turn into flowers and all those kind of things. We get everything. And there's all that space in between. You surely can find a spot to join us. You can be very literal, such as you can say, HEY Google, what are jungle colors? And HEY Google may just give you the perfect color combination that you just go, I love it, I'm going to use it. Yep. Or it can be highly interpreted, and you might just say, I think jungle colors are going to just be black and white like zebras, like all those bins behind Tracey there. And so you might just do a black and white card. So, yep. I'm just looking for all the clues here. We welcome everybody, no matter how many cards you've made. If this is your first card ever, we've even had guests that made their first card. Like some of the husbands have joined us with their first card ever. We have little kids that have sent in cards. I think the youngest one was 4. And we go clear up into quite seasoned card makers. And some of the hosts are getting kind of seasoned too. But anyway, and so we don't mind if you're young or seasoned. And we don't mind if you haven't had a lot of experience or you have been on design teams for 20 years. We don't mind. The parameters can be used as a focal point, or they can just be kind of sneaky and kind of cleverly put in. We've had many examples. We call it stretching those parameters, and we're good with it. It does need to be handcrafted, and it does need to be family friendly. Oh, here we go. So I don't blush when I look at your cards and describe them on other shows. If we would, please, I appreciate that. So back to the discussion. So jungle colors, you could do black and white. Do you like monochromatic or black and white?
Well, you know what? I do. Oh my goodness. I'm already the wheels are already turning, Mary.
I know.
Describe what you're thinking of then. Let's hear it.
Well, it says see-through, and I'm thinking the acetate, but with those colors, I love zebra print.
Really?
So I do. Who would have known, right? No. So I do have some zebra print paper too. So I may have to grab some of that. So I'm thinking,
But
maybe,
other people, when they hear jungle, they may think all the green leaves
lush,
and some
really
lush
deep colors.
Mm-hmm. And some colorful birds and funny looking chameleon colors.
Yeah.
And
that's
so,
true.
because this is just the color parameter.
Uh-huh.
So I don't want anybody to go, I don't have any jungle stamps. You don't have to have jungle stamps. You just need to think of jungle colors.
The colors. Yeah.
So, but zebra print would be perfectly fine. A lot of times, I think we'll probably see a lot of jungle animals. I might use one. Because they sometimes bring that color parameter into the element, which is fine. And works just great. So you're thinking an acetate window.
Possibly. Mm-hmm.
Possibly.
We'll see.
And for teachers, you were a librarian. You probably know a few things about that.
Yes. Teachers, teachers and their writing utensils, their writing tools, right?
And not all teachers are in schools.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Teachers are in their craft rooms sometimes doing tutorials.
That's right. But we're not tonight. We're not teaching anything.
No, we're not.
That didn't mean that we're going to teach. We're going to be talking.
No,
We're going to be too
teaching
busy.
going on. No.
Hey, by the way, I see through. I just thought shaker cards.
Shaker. That's what I was thinking too. Shaker
Yeah,
card.
shaker cards would be super easy and fun to work
Yeah.
into that project. But teachers, we do have school
Bill-
started.
Bill has an idea.
Mary.
He's bursting right now.
I gotta say it. When I think
Let
of
me
the
have it.
jungle, when I think of the jungle, I think of just the hustle and bustle of just daily life. Like life is a jungle. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I don't think of like being in with the in the jungle
Like
jungle.
Brazil.
You just think of it. Yeah.
You're thinking of like the cement jungle.
We were in traffic
The
today. I thought I
metaphor.
was going to shoot myself in the head. Okay, it was that bad. And I wanted to get back home. That's the only thing I could think. I have to get out of this jungle.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a jungle I don't want to be in
The
either.
traffic jungle. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, good point. That's excellent.
Okay.
That's excellent. So, yep, you could have cement colors and neon colors if you wanted to do downtown Manhattan or something.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never been there, but I don't know. But I've seen
Okay.
pictures.
The
So
tall
you've
building-
got the whole world to be able to do, but it's going to be your interpretation. That's the thing.
You just got to justify it.
You just have to tell us, like Bill just did, if he'd sent in a card with just cement and concrete, we'd go, what the heck? But in the
Like
description, he
Crazy
could
Quinn
say,
said, the urban jungle.
There you
yes,
go.
yes.
Okay.
In the description, he could say the urban jungle, and then we'd go, I see it, doggone, that's nuts. Fish are in a school too. Do they have teachers? So,
Oh.
yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
So you can just think of maybe if you like to make cards for somebody, think of somebody that that you want to make a card for that has taught you something. Maybe a grandmother taught you how to crochet, or somebody
That's
taught
good.
you how to make a pie crust,
Hmm.
or somebody that did teach you how to write. Handwriting? Shall we teach them how to do handwriting tonight? You could do that on your
Well.
children's channel. Nobody's learning that anymore.
Nobody's learning that.
Cursive. Just teach them some cursive. So
That's a
you
good
can
one.
think of all sorts of teacher kind of related things. It doesn't mean teacher literally necessarily, but it could.
Especially
Oh.
with teaches.
Yes. Yeah. You can have little
Mhm.
dogs being trained. All sorts of things. That's a pretty wide open thing. It's going to be fun to see what people choose.
See what people
Now,
choose.
Tangle, you were not so excited about Tangle.
What
Well,
a tangled web we weave.
yes, when we first try to deceive, or what, I'm not sure how that works, but yes, that's it. Good old Shakespeare, I believe.
Yep.
So Tangle could be, isn't there a movie about Tangle or something? Wasn't that like
Is
a,
that one with the braid?
yeah, you could braid
that it?
something. You could have
Yeah.
thread that you tangle. You could do that wild neuro thing that people do.
Tangled up,
Um,
like drawing tangle.
Zen tangling. We have a guest
Ooh.
friend, Desiree Coomerly, who is a big Zen tanglist, and she has several.
Uh-huh.
She's been a sponsor before too, and she's got Zen tangling stamps. I may pull one out.
I love doing that. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So on something like that, you could have it the background, or you could have it just a small smidge of something.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
The chat is also going through some other things that could be considered tangles, like spider webs, braided
Celtic
hair,
knots. Celtic knots is good.
tangled roadmap.
I'm saying the tangle of jungle vines.
Oh.
Yes, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
Rapunzel.
Bird's
Mhm.
nest as a tangle.
Yes, yes, yes.
Uh-huh.
I guess if that's a tangle, then a beaver dam would be a tangle.
I've seen those like antler arches. That'd be a tangle.
Yeah, a vine or a wreath. A
wreath
is
would be
definitely a
good.
tangle.
There you'd be able to have some flowers.
Yeah.
We
This
did. I
tangle
did meet some
won't-
people that made some wreaths out of some real pretty vine. They found out that it was poison ivy. Their whole family had a nice little craft outing, and they all got really bad cases of poison ivy. Ugh.
We
But-
we had a neighbor like that. He got caught up in some. He actually was cutting. He tried to do something real neighborly for us and cut the vines off of our house. And I said to him, "I'm like, should you be doing that because that looks like poison ivy?" And he was like, "Oh no, it's not poison ivy. It's a such and such plant." Guess what?
It was poison
Next
ivy.
day, there's my dog.
That stuff's nasty. That
The
stuff's
next day,
nasty.
he was covered in rashes from poison ivy.
Oh, poor guy. Yeah, but yeah. Any kind of thread. Remember, we've always that thread thing is kind of not used too much right now, but where you tangle thread up underneath a cluster of something.
That would be fun.
I mean, any
Like
kind of
tangled-
knot.
Yeah, like a knotted, tangled,
Mm-hmm.
maybe a kind of a flower thing,
Mm-hmm.
or a ribbon,
Yeah.
like some jute twine tangled up,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I can see it.
Yeah. Does that make you feel better?
Okay.
Okay.
That is not convincing, did it?
Okay.
Bill, what do you have to say about this?
What do you have to say, babe?
Nothing on Tangle.
Mhm.
Nothing? Yet.
You know what? See, I'm one of the type of guys, when I craft, I just kind of start and it kind of evolves.
Mhm.
As my thought process mixes up with the other parameters. You
Yep.
know, so it's kind of like the mindless thing. When we call ourselves mindless crafting, I mean,
Yeah.
just kind of releasing yourself to just kind of let it flow
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
operate through the parameters. You know what I mean?
We'll
I
see
hear
what
ya.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, mhm.
I had a thought. Oh, you have braided cards. Haven't you done braided cards?
Was those the what are those called? Yeah, that's right. They're called braided cards. The what is that they call it lattice or lattice, something like that. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's right. Braided cards.
That would be kind of like tangled paper.
That's tangled. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could tangle
could-
paper strips.
You could have messy paper strips. Could
All
be in
tangled.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
all
that
sorts of
sounds-
stuff. Yeah, all sorts of stuff. We're in for a fun time.
We're ready. We're ready.
Once we get our wits about us. Are you
We are
comfortable?
I'm comfortable. I feel
Okay.
like I want to sing a song, Mary.
What? You?
Yes. Because
All right.
we sing on our channel. I wrote a like 2-3 lines, maybe 4,
Okay.
but I feel like we need a song.
I'm yearning for a song. Lay it on me.
But we sing this one tune. It's the number 1 song, but we just put any tunes, any words into it. So I wrote down a few words. Are you ready?
I think so. I'll tell you after it's done.
Craft roulette is fun. Creating with Mary Gunn. Grab your papers and your scissors. Mr. Producer, he's a wizard. 'Cause craft roulette is fun when you're crafting with Mary Gunn.
Sold.
There you go.
That was charming. That was
Wait a
adorable.
minute now, wait. One more thing that they need to do when craft roulette is done. Here's what they need to do. Once you finish your card, snap a picture. It's not that hard. Head on over to the site. Post your picture. Dynamite. Now we get to see the cards you made with me.
Oh, that's
Well, there
perfect.
you go.
It's perfect.
Ready
Bravo.
now. I'm ready.
Bravo. I'm touched. Thank you so much. That was
There you
good.
go. Now
Yeah.
we're ready.
Now I've forgotten what the parameters are. My heart is so overflowing. So, well, I better get my act together. Everybody in the cheddar box is ready for your 45 to come out.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they're ready for you to put this on Spotify. And then we will be back after this wonderful advertisement to make a card together. Don't leave. Come on. Let's do this.
Right.
Well done. Woohoo! Hey, Cool Mary here. You might remember me from my breakthrough role, the In Review infomercial. While normal me and the special guest are gathering their supplies, let me take this opportunity to tell you about our stamp set, our die set. Whoa. Let me, Cool Mary, show you what you can do with them. Tubular. Whoa! Gnarly. Yes, you can order these off our web shop. Every purchase helps support our shows, and in return, you can be like me, Cool Mary. Once upon a time, in a land of glitter and glue, there was Mary, who had lost her crafting mojo. Desperate, she called the one person who could help. Doc! Mary asked for one of Doc's brilliant inventions to save the day. Doc sprang into action, her lab a whirlwind of creativity. With a cry of, "Great Scott!" Doc unveiled her masterpiece, the Craft Roulette Creative Companion. She called Mary, and with a touch of movie magic, handed over the book. Mary was stunned. The book was incredible! Out of nowhere, Biff appeared to cause trouble.
Give me that book, blockhead!
A flurry of stamps sent him packing. Mary quickly explained the wonders of the book, showing its many secrets. The Craft Roulette Creative Companion is a project sketchbook designed to accompany creators along their journey through Craft Roulette's weekly challenge and its many adventures. Use it as a project planner, an idea bank, as a journal, or any combination of the three. Each spread has room to record all the essentials of the Craft Roulette Challenge. There are 100 spreads in each book, plus some extra room to sketch and make notes. The Craft Roulette Creative Companion is a collaboration with Trinity Stamps. To get yours, check out the video description for more information.
Mary, let's get back to the craft.
All right. Yep, I kind of forgot what I was doing, but I always had in mind what I would do for the teacher one, and I can't find the stamp set that I always thought I would use. So isn't that kind of how the wheel is? For project, I'm going to write this down. See-through. For colors, jungle. For element, teaches. Or teachers. Can't read my writing. And tangle. That's what I'm putting in this week's Craft Roulette Creative Companion, where I keep track of the shows that we've had. One of them is in here about last time. When were they on? When they were on, and there it is. And I left this whole little section that says notes about Bill. And it says topics were Bill, singing, children's books, card drives, and light-up cards. We talked about all those things. And the parameters that we had last time they were on was A2, ice cream store, colors, taste or tasty, which is kind of abstract, and add a banner. And those were my cards. That was the one I did on the show, and that was the one I do on our second show. So this is handy. Very handy, as a matter of fact. And this is available over on... You can find out more about it on craftroulette.live/shop. It's good. So I know one thing that's been going on in our world is little JD, cue the chocolate. Little JD is learning how to go to bed by himself. And so it's a thing. It's been a real thing. And that's my little grandson. He's 20 weeks old today. And so we're all teaching him how to go to bed at night. So I found this little stamp set, and it's nursery rhymey. So I think I am going to use that because we are teaching JD here's the chocolate, how to sleep at night. And he's doing really, really well. So, and then I have this little guy. This is one of Desiree's stamps, and I may do like a tone-on-tone background kind of thing with this because it's Desiree Tangles. There you go. And I also have some little thread here in case I want to use that. So, and I also have some acetate. So I might do a little see-through. I don't think I'm up for a whole shaker tonight, but you never know. You'll never know. You just never know. So, yeah. So, for the Mindless Crafters and for our visitors for the first time, JD is my little darling boy, and I did go over there today, and we read a little book, and then he got sleepy, and he went to bed, and he was so cute and precious. And so there's a secondary game going on during this game, and I think it was Quasi Kitty and and Cindy Elkin. Cindy started you two together. And so whenever I mention JD, the game is eat some chocolate. So if you are reading the chat and you go, why are they talking about chocolate all of a sudden? That's it. So
moderators, I just added a command to the Nightbot that if you do exclamation JD, it'll count every time she says JD. But that's for only moderators to do, so we don't get in, too many JD commands.
There you go. So we'll be good, right? Yeah. And just let me know when you need a bite of chocolate, and I'll be all for you. Oh my goodness. We were talking about Craft Roulette rituals today on the Facebook group, and you guys are fun. You do it. You do have rituals. We have a lot of rituals around here. A lot of traditions. Tradition. So, okay, what am I going to do with my see-through? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let me think about this just a second. I'm gonna think about this and read the chatterbox for a minute. Yeah, a little baby bottle would be cute too, because you teach them how to drink, right? A little sippy cup, you teach them how to do that. Getting lots of chocolate, yeah. Chocolate's important. 6 times already? 7 now? Gosh, I repeat myself. Vellum over the moon. Ooh.
Are
That's
you ready,
a good
Tracey?
idea, Daisy. Daisy Girl 74.
We're going to bring Tracey back in.
All right. Let's see what she's cooked up.
I'm cooking up some
Did
stuff, okay?
I didn't doubt it. Let's see what you got going on.
Okay, I got a tangled up,
That's
some tangled
tangled.
up paper.
That is very
Does that look
tangled.
tangled up for you?
Very, very tangled up.
Yes. And then we got something tropical like flower, jungle like.
Yes.
I'm going to use
Ooh.
this one right here.
I'm thinking there's gonna be
And,
something pretty
let's
coming
see.
out of this.
See if you can see that real good. Got a little glare on there. I think I'm going to use
Uh-huh.
this one right here. Add
That's a
some
good
color to it. I think some tropical green on those leaves would be nice.
Yes.
And let's see. The teachers like flowers.
Oh, always.
And the see-through is going to be, actually, let me get my paper, see-through paper here.
Yeah.
Acetate, rather.
Very good.
It looks like it's going to be a shaker.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking, I've got this little.
wanna do it. I didn't want to do it.
Do you make a lot of shaker cards?
I've made quite a few. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not like
What about you?
foreign. So. Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
I
But
just
I
have
like
to remember certain layers when I'm doing it. That's the biggest thing. Is to, make sure that you're putting your acetate on at the right time.
Right.
And are you doing an A2 size card, Mary?
Yes. I am.
There you go.
I don't even think
Well,
about it.
there you
It's mindless crafting. I'm doing
There
it
you
to show respect for you. I am going to go cut this out on my die machine, so I will be right back. Mr. Producer,
All right.
do you have anything you need to talk about?
Sure. For all you members out there, I spent a couple hours updating the card exchange today to try and make everything a little bit more clear and more documented. And so if you're a card exchange member, go check it out.
Nice.
Well, while we have this silence, I have something.
Go, Bill, go.
It looks like we have 516 people watching.
Wow.
All we need is 516 submissions. How about that?
That's a good idea.
I give you permission to submit a card.
Giving them permission, huh?
That's a real good idea.
He just had to put that in there. He just
That
had to
was a
put that in there, Mary.
Look at
That's
Mary
all
Youngblood
right.
just submitted.
Mary
Oh, so
Youngblood is quick as
Mary
lightning.
Youngblood is not
goodness.
playing, okay?
She is not playing tonight.
And for
So,
anybody
Mary,
that
I don't use my paper trail, but sometimes I just go and do it on my own. Which might get me into trouble.
You're a good fussy cutter.
I just eyeball it sometimes,
Exactly, Allison. Allison Cole Design says we got to break the 502 submission number.
Is it 502?
I think it's 503.
502 or 3, what was it?
I think it's 3.
So we're gonna have 500 when we get off of here.
That would be a record for sure.
Yeah.
That would be something else. Hey, it's the Olympics. Anything is possible.
That's right. That's right. We were
Records are
we were
meant to be
talking about
broken.
people are talking about before the show. We were talking about how people are kind of competitive right now because
Yep.
they're seeing the big competitors working hard.
Yes, Karen. So Tracey and Mindless Crafting community held the record at, I think, 478 for months since the first time they were on. And then May was on 2 weeks ago and threw down her challenge
Oh,
to her
boy,
community,
didn't she?
and she got 503.
Threw it down. Okay.
And so now we're throwing it back down. Okay.
Bill's been watching a lot of Olympics. Okay. He's been watching a lot of swimming and stuff. Okay, on the Olympics. Okay, so let me see if I can get this right. And if it goes wrong, I don't want to be right.
We'll just call, if it's a new technique, we'll just call it Tracey.
We'll call it a new technique. Okay. First, I gotta get my glue.
Kerwin, you're going to get a blue
Gotta get my
nose.
glue working.
Exactly, Daisy girl. Mic drop.
What you doing, Kerwin? He said Kerwin wanted to make a cameo after being on that ad.
Sorry
You
about
may
the glare
not have
on
seen
here.
the ad.
Not working, babe. Let's see.
Kerwin was asleep during the ad. I have a video of it.
It's working. Let's see.
Oh, we're going
Yeah,
to get
there
some
we go.
greens in here, and that's going to be jungly, and the jungle has a beautiful sky, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's gonna
We're gonna
be
have
pretty.
a beautiful night sky. Don't know if you can really see it through the tree canopy, but we'll see.
I'll cut this down when I get ready to.
Mhm.
It'll be all right. Okay.
It's going to be just fine.
It's gonna be just fine.
Yeah, you were.
Mary,
I
I'm
watched
sorry.
part of your show yesterday, and you were talking about Craft Roulette, and you were starting to sing right then and there.
I was getting ready to sing it.
And I
I was
said,
getting ready to sing, "Hello, Mary Gunn, how are you? Hello, Mary Gunn, how are you?"
"I'm just exactly right. I'm having a great night."
Hello, Mary Gunn, how are you?
La di da. And many more. It is fun to
Oh,
sing.
my
I was
goodness.
singing a lot to JD. And my daughter was, at one point, she said, "Do you have to sing everything, Mom?" Honestly, it's
You
getting
know
to me.
what? How else would we do it if we didn't just sing everything?
I don't know. I don't know. I sing all the time.
Sometimes I'm just humming and not realizing I'm on the line and I'm humming, and they're so used to it. Okay, especially when we sing our number one song, it's like always, we just drop and it's so natural now. Like if we don't sing, it doesn't seem right.
Right. Right. That's nice. So you have the second channel still for kids?
Yeah, we haven't uploaded anything in a year.
Oh, okay.
We
What?
in
You have
years, right?
limitations?
Actually, in about 3 years.
It's a lot, but the kids are still tuning in.
Yeah.
Kids like the repetition, so
Yeah.
kids love the repetition.
They like
Does,
it.
does your grandson have a favorite song?
Not at this point, but I'm sure we'll be coming up with some.
There'll be something that you'll be singing like all the time, okay?
We will definitely have some times. I get to take care of him on Tuesdays.
Okay.
And so that's Gunny Day, Gunny and JD Day. So it's really fun.
Oh. Just looking to see what this looks like here okay, let's put that to the side. Okay, so I need to stamp out some stuff. Need to go ahead and stamp out some things.
So Tracey, you wrote a children's book,
Yes.
and this is what I am doing for JD. It's number 11. I am
you're
writing him
writing a book?
stories. Yeah. And it's great fun.
How nice. What kind of book is it?
Well, just little stories, and it's not very old, so I just have a couple that I've done. So by the time he goes to college, there'll probably be a whole library full.
Ah. he's gonna love it. He's gonna cherish that book. Okay.
Well, he
Something
does. He does like the book. I've read it. The one I've read to him, and he does. He listens so well. He really is a cute little guy.
Oh. Yeah, it's never too early for them to read.
No, I don't think so.
It's never too early, or for you to read to them, you know, and they'll pick it up sooner or later.
Oh yeah. We used to read so much. I used to read to the kids all the time. I enjoyed it too. So it's, you know, it keeps them from having bad books, because I didn't want to read bad books. I wanted all good books.
Right, exactly. Exactly. So do you have a particular type of marker that you like to use, Mary?
Well, for alcohol ink type things?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, I have all sorts. I have one Olo because I wanted to try it, but I have 2 colors. Then I have some Copics. I have some Copic sketches.
Okay.
I have some Copic regulars, and I have some really old tri-blends. I even have a few Altenew that somebody sent for a goodie bag, and I hadn't tried them, so I pulled them out. And then I bought a box of Ohuhus, 160 of them. They were on sale at my ex-boyfriend Michael's for half price. And so I thought, I'm going to try those. And so I did. And I've enjoyed them. I like the bullet point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of fluctuate. I have some these markers called Adaxi markers. They're alcohol. Like right now, to get the green that I want, I'm using the Patumbo watercolor markers.
I haven't done those.
And so yeah,
Oh,
it just kind of gives me a nice green color on here. I figured it'd be. I just need something bright and vibrant. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah, that's real pretty.
Something that
Do you tend to
out.
like yellow undertones or blue undertones, or what's your go? You like teal.
I do like teal. How did you know?
I asked you.
I do like teal. And you know what? It depends on the week sometimes, you know? This week I'll like blues, and next week it'll be red, and then the next week after that sometimes it's like yellows, okay?
Yeah.
Bill likes like a bright blue though.
I do.
Mindless Crafting blue is what Jill Pounds is saying.
Yep, Mindless Crafting blue. Jill knows, okay?
I can't believe how many people have submitted cards already this quickly.
Really?
These guys are incredible.
How are y'all
They've
doing
They're
this?
been
animals,
here a while.
okay? It's amazing. They're crafting. It's amazing.
Want that?
What, something's popping up on the screen?
Oh yeah, every time they submit.
Oh, you
And
see
they look
something?
good
I'm
too.
looking down, that's why.
Yeah, I never see them up there either.
Oh, the picture of the card pops up too?
Yes,
Just the person's
you get to
name.
see the
Just
card
tiny.
too.
Just real tiny.
Y'all got some stuff, some technologically advanced stuff going on here.
Stephen, could you explain this right quick?
Are you sure
couple
it's
people
not
are
me?
Asking, a couple of people are asking, where do the cards get submitted to?
They get submitted on our website. There is a really easy it'll walk you through it. All you got to do is go to craftroulette.live or type !submit in the chat, and it will send you a link where you need to submit. And all you got to do is just take a picture on your phone and just upload straight from your phone, fill out a form. It's pretty easy.
It's super
Well,
easy.
there you go.
It is really easy.
Oh, I just got green on there.
And Nightbot just put up a link also.
Yeah. Yep. And it will save your information for the next time you want to contribute too. So it'll be even easier the next time.
Nice.
Well, there you go.
You see? So everyone should be able to get a card.
Do you have a song about, I smudged my card, now I'm mad? I smudged my card, now I'm mad. I know I'll get over it, and it really won't be bad, but I smudged my card and I'm mad. I have two, so we're good. But I did smudge my moon.
You smudged it, right?
I smudged my moon.
Mary smudged her card, but it's okay.
Okay.
Mary smudged her card, it's okay.
I'm getting better.
We just want to have fun. And Mr. Producer is her son. Mary smudged her card, and it's okay.
I thought you were going to say we were going to have fun anyway. Mr. Producer's her son, we're going to have fun anyway.
I had to throw it in there, okay? I had to throw it in there. Just because. I got to include it. I can't let Mr. Producer think that he's just going to sit behind the scenes and do stuff, okay?
That's the
I'm pulling levers back here.
Yeah, he has a lot of buttons. A lot and a lot.
Let's see what we're going to do in here. So, Mary.
Yes.
I think that your little grandson would love the circle song.
Let me
because
have
it teaches
what is it?
It teaches colors.
Ah.
And my crafty family loves the circle song. They've been hearing it almost every single episode, okay? They're probably like, no, what are they saying in the comments? No, not the circle song again.
Will the circle be unbroken?
The circle is not being broken, nope. But it teaches kids colors along with learning the shape, the circle shape.
Okay.
Pat McClung says, what is the circle song?
I think we need to hear it. Maybe I could learn some colors.
It'll be great for your grandson. It's a circle. It's a circle. Round and round it goes. It's a circle.
It's a circle.
It's a circle.
It's a circle.
Round and round it goes. It's red.
Red.
It's blue.
Blue.
It's green and yellow too.
Yellow too.
It's black.
Black.
It's white.
White.
It's brown and orange and blue. The colors may change, but the shape's the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's round, so it must be a circle.
Mm-hmm.
It's round, so it must be a circle. It's round, so it must be a circle.
Bravo!
Must be.
I'm thinking you've got some opportunity here because there's a lot of people that need to learn about the color wheel.
There you go.
you just need some new words. You've got, instead of circle, wheel. You have to kind of stretch it out a little bit. Wheel. You can teach about analogous colors. And why they look good together. And what's a compliment?
Oh.
Yeah. See, you're just starting all sorts of. Your next channel is is card design in.
We only need
rhyme.
about 500 more submissions.
Really?
That's hardly any, Bill.
500 more.
That's all.
Okay.
I've been in towns with less people than that.
Well, there you go.
That's how I try to think of the show. How many people have watched the show is how many compared to towns in Kansas. Because I know more. Yeah. Wow, that's the same size as Shawnee Mission.
Wow.
Gives it some, not so abstract that way. I do have some questions for you. We're just singing and having a good time. I forgot I should ask you some questions, young lady. Look how pretty your flowers are.
They're coming out pretty good. I'm actually fluctuating. I got the Nuvo alcohol markers and using them with the Tumbo markers. So I'm just kind of,
wow,
whatever color looks good to me, I'm using it.
That sounds like a good plan. You know, I could put some, a few sparkles in there and then put another acetate on the top.
You can.
And so it would at least have some sparkles in the moon.
Yes,
Might
you
be
can.
kind of pretty. Crafting on a Friday night is pretty good. Are you still doing your midnight one?
We're still doing the midnight crafting.
Oh,
I was crafting at midnight.
You notice that you never see me.
We try to get off at 2 o'clock.
They won't let us stop.
We try to get off at 2 o'clock, but yeah, we have Mindless Crafting at midnight once a month. And it's just something about crafting at midnight that's so much fun. I don't know what it is.
I don't know if fun would be the right word. But if it's working for you, that's amazing.
It's fun. We do it on like a Friday night.
Huh?
And sometimes we pick out a project. Sometimes we do something that's a little bit more, planned out. But we just have a good old time on there. And we started it during the pandemic because we figured, hey, who else is at home isolated from the rest of the world?
Yeah.
And so that's how it started. And it kept going. We kept going. And we felt like, hey, we're not isolated from each other anymore.
Right. It was a wonderful thing.
It was a wonderful thing. Okay, so what's the parameters again?
Oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I'm having fun coloring, but what was it for? I'm over here singing circles. Circles is not one of the parameters.
They are see-through, jungle colors, teacher and teachers teach, and
there
tangle.
you go. Okay.
I have not gotten tangle in here yet, but we will.
Mary, do you like the fussy cut?
I love it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad you said that because I like to fussy cut too.
I remember that about you.
It's very calming.
It's wonderful. It's so wonderful. It really is.
It's not everybody's cup of tea, but you know what?
We're working on everybody.
I know, right?
Yeah, we are trying to teach them. But, when I first started making cards, etc., it was before personal die cutting or anything. So it was back in the day.
For me, it's just very, it's relaxing to me. I don't know what it is. It just kind of just relaxing and just kind of cutting around the lines and.
Oh, I get completely zony.
Yeah, me too.
I don't even know what's going on.
Just kind of zoning out in your craft room.
Actually, when I fussy cut, I forget to breathe.
He does. Bill used to
For real,
sweat.
that happens. I know that to be true.
Bill would hold his breath when he fussy cut.
Yes, it's so true.
I'm like,
all of a sudden you realize, right, that you're
right,
or you're breathing so shallowly that I get it. I get it. You just
Yeah,
get
because sometimes he crafts during the live sometimes. And he used to, at first when he started, he would have to go take a nap. He'd be sweating. I'm like,
I was so tired.
you would think he was on the treadmill, man. I was like, Bill, what's going on? He's like, man, how do y'all do this? I'm like, craft. I'm like,
aerobic crafting with Bill and Tracey.
y'all do-
Your next
y'all do
YouTube channel.
this? He was like, man, I got to go lay down. I'm like, you just cut some paper.
That must have been some very active paper cutting.
It was the exhaustion of thinking so much, you know.
Stop thinking we're mindless crafting.
Well,
Why are you
exactly. But that took a second to happen, though.
You gotta
like, this is a
deprave
lot.
your brain of oxygen for 30 seconds to enter true mindless crafting.
That's what it was, okay?
Deprive.
Well, actually, you know what? My light bulb moment came for me when I realized that it's okay to make a mistake. And in fact, I started getting excited when I made a mistake because that was my opportunity to overcome that thing with some kind of creative expression. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then it got exciting.
Well, there you go, babe.
I started looking forward to mistakes.
Embrace the boo-boo.
Yep.
That's jazz, man.
Okay, is it the cow just gonna be jumping? I guess the cow's just gonna be jumping. Come here, Moo Moo. So you've always been city people. Or I don't know, Bill has, maybe he has not. Bill, have you always been city people?
Me? I'm from a small city. I'm from a township in Michigan called Buena Vista Township.
Oh.
It's really small.
Yeah, he's from
I kind
Michigan.
of grew up in the country, like ice fishing and hunting, snaring, all kind of stuff.
And Tracey, you were born in London?
I was born in London, England, and then my parents came here to the United States just after I was born.
Oh, for
But I
goodness
do
sake.
have a lot of cousins and lots of relatives in England. So
We have lots of friends over in England, and we had our guest last week was in England.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up on Long Island, New York, though.
Gotcha.
Any Long Islanders out there?
Actually,
Hold up.
there is.
Cat is from Saginaw, Michigan. I have a fellow Saginawиan in here.
Saginawian.
Cat understands.
Is that what you call?
Yes, Saginawиans.
That's a
All right,
great word.
then.
I like it. I don't want black.
Yeah, so I went to school on Long Island, New York,
Uh-huh.
and then I went to college in New Jersey.
Wow. Glasses. I got wrong glasses on, I think. I'm going to go change just a second.
Okay.
What those were, but they were in the wrong place. There, that's better. Now I can.
Yeah, but I met Bill here in Georgia, though.
Yeah, that's kind of a jump, isn't it?
I know, right?
And I've never been the same
He's
since.
never been the same.
You've only gotten better.
So many ideas, okay?
How'd
Bill,
you
can we
meet?
do this?
Yes, we can.
He's your yes man.
He didn't run away. I threw all kind of ideas at him, and he didn't run away, okay? He kept coming back.
Oh. So how'd you end
Mary,
up
didn't
working
take,
together?
Mary, it didn't take much. We could do something as simple as going to the grocery store, and I would say, we're at the grocery store together. Oh my God. We're at the grocery store.
Were you Twitter pated, Bill?
What'd you say?
Remember in Bambi when Thumper gets in love
Oh,
And
that
his,
was, that was,
his
that was
Twitter
definitely
paid
me.
I'm thinking so.
Oh, that's definitely me.
That was funny.
I'm thinking so.
Mary, I met Tracey online. When I first saw her, I
Uh-huh.
knew immediately. I took a screenshot and put it on my computer.
That's called stalking, okay?
No, that's called confidence. I knew right then. I said, "Oh no, this is it right here."
One man's confidence
know,
is
Mary,
another
I
man's stalking.
Had I known, Mary, I would have taken my track shoes and ran for the hills, okay? You have me on your screen.
I said, "I am finished." Okay, I'm finished.
Oh my goodness, funny. And now
Must have
what
been a
is it,
good
Mary?
picture.
How long we been married?
A long time.
18,
Okay?
18 years later, okay?
Uh,
You hear my big doggy?
I can. He seems to be kind of
Strawberry.
upset.
Strawberry. She looks nothing like a strawberry, okay?
Oh,
She is just huge.
is that right?
Yeah. She's a pretty big dog.
How big is she?
Well, right now she's, what is she, 76 pounds, her last checkup. I hear you,
Yeah.
Strawberry. Now she's coming in here to check on us.
That's about what my boomer is.
Your dog is pretty big though, right?
He's lost a lot of weight. Not that
Oh.
he thought it's a bad idea, but and every time he hears anything remotely that sounds like there could be food involved, he's right there.
Oh, there's enough. That's a whole nother deal right there. Yeah.
But
Yep.
yeah, he's about 70 something now. He got up to 90, 92.
Oh, wow.
And they said no, that's too much, too many cookies.
Too much.
There's a little green for the leaves in the jungle.
Oh, I got you. I see you, man.
Mary, that's a cute cow.
I see
He
you.
is a cute little cow, isn't he?
Oh my goodness, I love him. Her, whichever. Okay.
That's cute.
I don't know. I did a whole series with this stamp set in my sketch pad, and it's unusual. It's unusual. But it was really fun to do.
There. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here.
How's your little card coming along? Ooh, that frame is sure nice.
It's coming along here. That's what I have in mind right now. It's always getting those shakers in there. That's the part right there. Getting the
Hold your
shakers in
tongue.
there without them spilling all over the place.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Hold your tongue just right.
Exactly.
And hold your breath.
You
Help
know,
her out.
Don't-
Give her
don't
an
be sneezing.
assist.
Don't be
Yeah, no
sneezing and having my stuff all over the place.
No, everybody hide the pepper.
Okay. So,
This cow just looked like it was having so much fun. Jumping.
I think I need a background for this. It's a very soft
Maybe a tangle.
background.
Oh, you got your tangle in your paper. That's right.
Huh?
Your paper is a great example of how tangle can be interpreted.
And I
It doesn't have to
used to love
be a mess.
I used to love like just taking a pencil and just writing all kind of little shapes and just doodling. Yep. I used to love doing that all the time.
Mhm.
I would actually do it in school while I'm listening to the teacher.
Absolutely. How else are you going to listen?
I know, right? I mean, I was listening. I just,
If
I
I
was
don't
listening.
do that,
I forgot what my measurements
I
were.
get sidetracked with what I see.
Right.
And so I had a doctor, I still have that doctor, but I was going to take notes because I always take notes at the doctor because I can't remember what they tell you. And he said, put your pen down and listen to me. I was like,
Goody.
yeah, I thought that was pretty audacious. But, and
He
so
didn't
when I
want to
go
take
to
his
see
notes?
him, I don't remember anything he says.
Mary, I told you to do this, this, and this. I don't remember.
That's right. But if I get his nurse practitioner, I remember everything because she's great. And I have notes. What? I'm still alive. So, Janine Rick, the reason I said something about your braided cards is because Janine Rick, one of our members, said she was really looking forward to you being on Friday tonight and that you
so
are
sweet.
amazing and that your work is
Aw.
beautiful and your
Wow.
braided lattice card is one of her favorites.
Oh my goodness. Look, right now she might. I don't know if she's gonna like this card because I'm not thinking about it. I'm just doing it. Okay, now that I got all the parameters, I'm just doing it.
I understand.
Let's see if I can add some little gemmy gems to this.
Well, it's not. Isn't it nice to know that somebody thinks you do beautiful work?
I know that really, really makes me feel good. And I always try to tell other crafters that might be having a little bit of a block, a mental block or something, where they're just like, I can't get this together. It may be that you're just overthinking it. You got to start somewhere. I think we tend to overthink some things. And
Make it too hard.
that's where we get into trouble. Yeah. It's hard not to think. It's hard.
Unless you stop breathing. That's how Bill and I do it. We just don't breathe in. Then you
Exactly.
Just stop
oxygen
breathing,
deprivation and just keep moving forward, not knowing really what you're doing.
Look,
And somewhere in between the hyperventilations, the ideals kind of start flowing.
Just before you faint.
Exactly.
Just make sure your scissors aren't
Sometimes
pointing up.
after you faint.
Y'all are too funny, okay? I'm putting strawberries and avocado slices in here, okay? Why?
Sounds good.
Because I can.
Because you can.
Bill, this is for you. I'm putting extra kiwi slices in here.
You need to put a Big Mac in there.
No, we're not putting. Mary, really? Big Mac. You know what?
So when you were on last time, we talked about Dolly Parton because you were you'd made 3 cakes in 2 weeks so that you could make her frosting.
And that was too much. I have a dress that I need to fit in for this wedding, for my daughter's wedding. And
yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
got. Look, they already took
reason.
the measurements, so.
Oh dear.
The dress is coming all the way from Nigeria, so I gotta.
What? we have a viewer from a contributor from Nigeria.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Just down the street. That's what it feels like, but it's not.
I tell you what, talking about dresses, Mary, I have to confess.
How's your dress coming along?
We went to my daughter's, what is it called, Tracey, where you go see the dress?
The fitting.
The fitting, right? And I'm watching. I was laughing with everybody. I'm watching. Next thing I know, I couldn't help. I started thinking about when she was little and this, that. I'm watching her stand up with that dress on. Yep. And next thing I know, Mary, I'm talking, tears just start coming down my face.
Yep.
Okay.
I was so shocked. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It was so touching. I thought to myself, I better get all this out before the wedding because I can't be in front of people and they see me.
Yes, you can. It's okay. Look at my little shakers.
It will be. Yeah. Oh, that looks good.
I'm so look.
It's very active. Yeah, I like it.
And it can just stay like that if it wants to. It's okay to stay like that. Got my little Zentangle.
That's gonna be pretty. What was I gonna ask you? Is it a big wedding?
Yeah,
Oh boy.
yeah, it's pretty big. It is pretty big. Yep. So we got a lot of stuff going on.
Yes, you do.
Lots of things.
I'm going to use Desiree's thing down here, tone on tone, and that's how I'm going to get my tangle.
I need some gems. I need to add some gems to something.
Thank you, Desiree.
Need some
Kimberly.
gems. Mary, you said flowers for the teacher, right?
It's pretty.
I think Mary said something about flowers. You can do flowers for a teacher.
Well, I think you
So,
can, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We would get flowers for the teacher. So
Yeah.
I got flowers here.
I think that's grand. This is turning out better than I thought it would turn out.
It's got a little bit of a glare on there, huh? Wish the colors would come through. The colors are so pretty on this.
It kind of gets bleached out sometimes on the camera, doesn't it?
That's all right. I'm going to upload it to the site.
There you go.
We're going to upload to the site, y'all, right?
Yeah, and we have Mr. Producer to make sure that the thumbnails look really good.
All righty. Look, I'm adding something else in here because
you can.
you got to have something to eat in the jungle, right?
Before they eat
frosting.
Look,
I'd rather be the eater than the eaten.
you know,
Than the E.T.
look cute though.
Exactly.
I'm thinking
E.T.,
inside of
come
this would
home.
be cute little,
Yeah, that would be.
little kiwi in there, huh? Bill, I'm going to put a kiwi right in the center of the flower for you. Okay?
No big maker.
So it's a kiwi flower. No, because you have you got something you need to fit into too. You ain't gonna put me out there by myself.
Oh, aren't you having fun though?
Huh?
Are you having pretty much fun doing this? I know it's very emotional to get your daughter all. Yeah.
You know what? He's a good guy. My future son-in-law
that makes a big difference.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We've known them since they were in college, and so they've been together for a good while. They met. They met at a meeting. She was studying graphic arts, and he was in the engineering department, and they came to create some kind of logo for the engineering department, and he saw my daughter standing up there, and that was it.
Oh my goodness.
He was presenting what the design would be, and that was it. They've been together ever since, so just a good guy.
I have great son-in-laws.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
It's amazing when you have a great son-in-law. They set the standard so high that if something were to happen and somehow they broke up,
No.
I almost think I would have to keep him.
Really, Bill.
He's a great guy, though. Seriously.
So I'm going to put a little outline on here.
My son-in-law's mother, when they got married, my daughter and son-in-law got married, his mother wanted to keep his dog. So it's kind of, you can have Joel, but I want the dog.
That little pink is really setting it off.
Yeah, just a little pink around the outside to kind of make it stand out a little bit.
Because there's going to be pink birds in the jungle.
Ah.
Pink fruit.
Ooh, birds.
Be lots of good stuff in the jungle. Everybody's going to have so much fun doing this challenge. They really could. Have a blast.
Once you start talking about it and talking it through, it's kind of like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Right. That's the thing.
We can do that.
We just got a first-time contributor. I don't look at all of them, so I don't know if we have others, but welcome to a first-time contributor from Dallas, Texas.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
Go first-timers.
Go first-timers.
go first time. That's the Speed Racer.
That's right, it is.
I don't know if you know Speed Racer, but
I
that was the
do.
show back in the day.
That was
Steven doesn't know about that, okay?
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
I do. They had reruns.
Go, Racer.
Oh,
Speed
that
Racer
is-
was
Go,
the show.
Speed Racer.
Okay. And Racer X. What
don't
y'all
know
know
that
about
one.
Racer X? Okay.
I don't know that one.
He was one of the
Oh.
racers on the show. Oh, Steven better go ahead with himself. He knows some Speed Racer, huh?
I just know the song. And only that
Steven
line.
knows some stuff, okay?
He does.
He had
That's
a good mother. Made sure that he got some good,
Exactly.
There you
exposed to
go.
good
Hey, let's just
culture.
call it like it is.
Yes, that's good parenting right
right.
there.
That's right, Steven.
Steven is remarkably quiet at that on that, isn't he?
Steven.
Steven.
We got a quack out of that
Steven
one.
fell asleep. He's too busy counting sheep. Steven? Where'd
Yes.
he go?
Just got it. I liked hearing you work for it a little bit.
Oh my goodness. We just like to laugh a little bit. Well, we like to laugh a lot.
Yeah, it's good stuff. That's when you get to use all the air. From
Yep.
when you hold your breath, then you have to laugh a lot to get all
That's
that
right.
air back in. Very scientific.
Okay.
Okay, this is a fun little guy. I think he's pretty darn fun. Let's see if I got my parameters.
I think Bill's gonna get some stuff. Now he's all of a sudden looking for what he's gonna put on his card when he does submit one.
Yeah, if we're going to get to 500 million, we're going to need all
I
hands
know,
on
right?
deck. That's not going to happen with people sitting by on their hands.
Exactly.
That's right.
Right. Because it is not that hard. Make sure you're submitting your card.
Exactly.
Don't wait. Do it now. Or Mary's gonna have a cow.
And here's the cow right here. I've got the
Exactly.
cow already.
Hurry, don't you wait. Or it will be too late.
That's
Exactly.
true. That's true. There is that factor. There, you can see I've got a little see-through. And I don't have shakers. I just have
so
sequins in there
cute.
like craters.
That is cute.
But I don't have anything inside. We're over the moon for your family, someone new, someone little. I guess I could add that with some stars.
Okay.
Running out of. So do you still use blocks, or when you stamp, or are you a Misty person?
I use blocks. I
do
have
too.
a Misty. I have a Misty though that I forgot
I
I
do
actually
too.
had. I forgot
I have it
bought-
right here.
I bought it and I hid it from Bill.
Which
Right.
means she hid it from herself.
And then I hid it from myself. That's basically what happened.
Whoops.
I hid it from Bill and then I hid it from myself.
And have to train your dog to go look for it.
Gotta train the dog to go look for it. Strawberry, go get it. And
Yeah.
I could put this saying on here because my 5th grade teacher, Miss Merrill, encouraged me to step out of the shadows and stop being so shy. My fifth
Oh.
grade teacher, she actually, well, she put me in a spelling bee where I didn't want to do it, but
Oh no.
that was, and you had to do it in front of the whole school. And I was like, I don't want to do that.
And you perfected the art of invisibility by that
I
point.
just wanted to be a fly on the wall, Mary.
Yeah.
I did
hear
not
you.
want to. And then I would help her with the bulletin board. I still did it. The word I messed up on, though, I came in third, but I still
That's
got
pretty
to go
good.
ice skating. I got to go ice skating with my best friend. So
Oh, well, that's pretty good.
she came
That's
in
worth it.
second. I don't know who came in first. But I got to go skating with my best friend. And guess what word I messed up on? Leprechaun.
Oh, leprechaun's so hard. Leprechaun is so hard.
I think I was in fifth grade. Yeah, fifth grade.
No way.
Leprechaun. No. I was like, man.
I don't think anybody still spells it right. That's why that's why spell check was invented.
That's why
for
spell
that
check.
word.
She
Yes,
said,
that's
never
a
give
tough
up on
one.
yourself. So Miss
Thanks.
Merrill, if you're listening, never give up on yourself. That's what she would say. Then she beat me on a race. We had field day and she beat me in a race, and that made me even more. She became my instant favorite teacher.
Oh yeah.
Because I thought I was fast and Miss Merrill beat me.
She showed you some humility.
She showed me, okay.
She showed you how to get out
Get
of
beat.
yeah. Try
She
some
showed me
things
how to
that were
get
new and then humility.
Right.
That's perfect.
I'll teach her. I was quite impressed.
I think you should be.
She said, never give up on yourself. Let's see. There. Well, this is fun, Mary.
Yeah, it's going well, I think. I don't know. I didn't know how we'd react to teachers and teaches, but I'm really glad with this time of year because people are starting to go back to school. So I think we might see some nice little.
Are the kids in school where you are?
No, they will be soon, the 15th. I
Okay,
think.
gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of teachers, we have a card campaign going on, actually.
I was going to ask you about that.
We're doing a card campaign for the bus drivers, school bus drivers. And we're doing thank you cards of appreciation, because
that's a horrible job.
it's like, man, that's
so
a
hard.
tough job, okay?
It is.
And so I thought that would be, I was thinking about it last year, but this year we do a card campaign every year, but we figured that would be the one.
Yeah.
So, yep, that's what we're doing.
Is it for your area or?
Yeah, it's for the Cobb County schools in our area.
Georgia.
Right here in Georgia. And, it's just I see sometimes cars passing by, not waiting for the kids. I'm just like, really?
Oh, dear.
What a terrible, with the lights on and everything, and they just pass right by the
And they
bus
go
line.
through that stop sign, how dangerous is that?
So many people go through stop signs now.
So they
And
get our
stoplights,
kids
they just
to
go
school
right
safely.
past me.
They get our kids to school safely every day. So I figured that would be a fun campaign. So the campaign is underway.
That's great. So how do people contribute to it?
They actually have a flyer here.
Okay.
The end date is August 16th. So it's been going on since June 18th. And we just have certain rules that they have to follow, which is the card must be an A2 size card, my favorite. Each card has to have an envelope. They sign the inside with a thank you, message of appreciation, and then just have fun with it.
Okay.
You know, just
They
have
could submit it
fun.
here.
And they could submit the cards. They could send them to us. Mindless Crafting Bus Driver Card Campaign, P.O. Box 534, Austell, Georgia 30168. And
That's
so
great.
we really want to show our appreciation to the bus drivers. I feel like they're so underappreciated,
Yeah.
and
No,
they're
that's really
carrying
smart.
this cargo
That's really smart. And they have to get up really early.
really early. Yep. So this card actually can go this way,
Yeah.
or it can go this way.
I like it.
This way.
Which one do you
No,
like
the other
better?
one.
Bill said, "Look."
Well, let's see. Let me see what that looks like.
Bill said he likes it this
Well,
way.
let's see what. No, I didn't. Hold up.
Oh, you
Let me
said-
see what it looks like though.
You like it like this, right?
Only because I didn't see it long ways. Let me see it long ways. Hold up. Let's see. You put that like you did.
I'm gonna make an executive decision and put it this way. Who is it?
You're being protected from nothing? I'm like, whoops, I should have tested.
Oh
Shouldn't I?
boy.
Got bug eyes on this cow.
Sorry about that.
We like dogs.
This one, she's just guarding the household. Okay.
That's right. Guarding you from nothing.
Right.
I just
Like it's
You already
okay.
glued it?
I just put the card drive address in the video description. You might have to
Perfect.
refresh to see it, but you can get it in the video description.
Oh,
That's
thank you
good.
so
That's
much.
good. Hey, I was going to ask you a question too, Tracy. What are you doing on
Yes.
World Card Making Day?
Huh?
What are you doing on World Card Making Day?
Well, I'm coming to hang out with y'all.
Yay! We haven't announced the list yet.
Oh, you haven't announced it? I
So
guess
we're
they
just
know now.
we're just letting people in on the secrets when they're here.
I didn't tell my bunch either. I didn't tell our mindless crafters that I'd be hanging out with y'all for word card making day. Look at it. World card making
Word. Yeah.
World card making day.
You and 10 other crackpot wonderful YouTube card makers are going to be joining
Yay!
us for an
We're coming to hang
entire
out with
afternoon.
We're
Amanda
coming to hang out with
Stevens.
Mary.
Amanda Stevens and I will be hosting again this year, and it's going to start at noon Central Daylight Time and probably run to about 5:30 or 6. It is
Fun.
October 5th.
Yep.
Yeah, and it is
That's
fun.
it.
We did it last year. It was really, really great time.
Who all have we announced? May,
May
Gina?
May,
Nice.
Tracy.
Oh.
I think that's mostly all we've talked about yet. But it's the
List is
announcement's
coming soon.
coming really soon.
Okay.
And so do
Now,
not
how
make
many of
other
us?
plans. There's 11 guests.
11.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good number because my birthday is March 11th, so that's a good thing.
Ham
It'll be
McClung
perfect
says I
then.
should make a card for the bus drivers. Yes, you should.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can do it.
Put your mind to it.
Hey, Bill, do you want to
Um,
refresh the video on your computer and double check that I have the address right for the card drive, please? Because I just copied it down when the flyer was on the screen.
okay, let me look.
So you just have to refresh it. It's in the description.
Yeah, if you refresh
Okay.
the video, it'll show up.
Okay.
Mary, do you put anything on the inside of your cards?
Not too much. Sometimes.
Okay.
It depends. If I send them, I write in them.
Right.
So,
Where's that thing at?
Yeah, I like to leave a little bit of space in there.
but All my Craft Roulette cards stay here.
Oh, here it is. Hey, Steve, do
Yes,
me
sir.
one favor. See where it has bus driver car campaign? If you could add that part, because we get so many things coming in there, it kind of delineates what it is.
The post office will put it off to a side, and we'll have a huge pile of boxes to go pick up. And so they know that it's coming and it's for the card campaign. They'll put it in a special area for us.
That's sweet. You must have a good
so
post
sweet.
office.
We do.
We have, yes.
We do too.
Usually every year, Tracey makes a huge gift basket and gives it to them, enough so that everyone that works there can partake.
It's a little goodie
Oh,
basket.
that's great.
All right.
It's
Should
either
be good
that
to
or
go.
get them some donuts. Oh, you did it, Stephen? Thank you.
Thanks, Steve.
Yep.
Look at our cards, Tracy.
I know.
They're so different and pretty.
we
Yours is
created
pretty and mine's
something.
silly.
Yep, Steve did it. Steve, I think we'll keep you, okay?
We'll keep Stephen. That's Mr. Producer, okay?
Well, let's
Mary
see
said-
if we got our parameters in. Let's see. See-through card. I have a little acetate window.
Yeah.
And jungle colors. I figure if you're in the jungle, you might be able to see a dark sky at night with a cow jumping over. So you're going to see brown. You're going to see all those colors in a jungle. Teacher or teaches. We've been teaching JD. Time for chocolate. How to sleep in his own bed, and he's doing real well.
That looks good.
Yeah.
And I used a Desiree Tangle's stamp for this little fancy stuff down here. So that's how I did it. Yay, I got one done again. I'm glad. How about you? Let's see how you used all those parameters that seemed so foreign to us just about 45 minutes ago.
So I got the see-through acetate on there.
Nice.
And for the jungle, I've got some jungle colors with the tropical, like that green tropical kind of colors, right?
Yeah, yeah. Lush, dark green, yeah.
Teachers.
And then the teachers, bringing the teachers flowers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what my teacher taught me was never give up on yourself.
And there it is. And you
And then the tangle is the paper right around here.
which is perfect.
It's all tangled up.
It's real good. Well, we faced the wheel. We did not give up on ourselves.
We didn't give up.
Exactly.
And we made some cards, and I think they're really fun. And I hope they will inspire some people to join us, and maybe even so many people that we will break a new record, which is what you did last time you were on. So bring it, guys. Let's do this.
Let's do this, y'all. We can do it.
We can. We can. It was tense last time. Members can submit longer. They have till Thursday night. And so we were I was waking up going, I got so tired. I thought, oh, I'll wait. See if we make it on that Thursday night. I just fell asleep. But I woke up about 1:30 and that was the first thing I did. Did they break it?
Okay.
And they had.
There you go. So they can submit till Thursday.
Members can, right. But
Okay, members
open submission is just till Sunday night, which is still a lot of time.
Yeah. So y'all, 500 tonight, okay?
That's
500.
That's not
Let's just
asking
get
for too much.
take the
I'm asking y'all for too much, okay? Come on now.
let's take the Band-Aid off fast.
Just go ahead and take the Band-Aid off really fast, okay?
Well, let's go ahead and let you relax a minute, and we
All
will
right.
make sure that everybody knows that how to submit, who's coming up, give away some stuff, including a $50 gift certificate to Mindless Crafting Store. And we'll come back to say goodnight to you and bid you a farewell.
Okay.
All right? Okay, let's do this. You did great. That was really fun. I love these parameters. I I think these are great. I think you guys can really have some fun with it. Just use those 4 parameters. Make sure it's family friendly and handcrafted, and send that real easy. You don't have to be a techno nerd. We have so many people that would not be considered techno nerds that send in cards every week, don't we? It's not a diss. It's the truth. And I would be one. I do it every week and it's not hard. So send that to craftroulette.live. There is a submit form right now. Just follow the easy steps and it'll go automatically into our gallery. Joy Wilson will be coming up next week. We've not met Joy. She's the Pajama Crafter stamp lady. Hat Trick Smith. We have met Hat Trick. She's always in the chatterbox. She's a great friend of Craft Roulette, and we look forward to having her on after that. Karen Burniston, if you want to talk about complicated interactive cards, we will talk Karen Burniston. She does fantastic dies that do remarkable things. Leah Lawson, first time to the wheel. Looking forward to getting to know her. And then we welcome back Nikki Baxley. Sweet, sweet woman with a bit of an accent. She's adorable. I love having all of these wonderful guests join us each week. Do we have fun with them, don't we? Yeah. I think this one is when we get to see all those lovely members that have till Thursday night to submit. These people are the people that are supporting us financially, but they're also very much so in our encouragement camp, and because these people send us notes and tell us how much they appreciate Craft Roulette and how they had quit crafting, and just really amazing stories, and how they just are thinking out of the box, using stuff they haven't used in years, and just having a good time. Some of them don't send in cards, and that's fine too. We just appreciate having you here with us on Friday night, and then on Wednesday night as well too on our second show, In Review. We also had a great time on our member show, which is our third show, but it's behind the wall for just members, with a sweet girl, Kimberly. Oh my gosh, Kimberly Perry. I was just like, oh no, I was going to say Most, which is her mother's name. Kimberly Perry joined us. We had a lot of time, learned about her tortoise. It was House Pet Week. It was a fun week, but this is fun too. She's a teacher. She makes cards for other teachers. So does her mom. It's quite a nice story. Thank you guys for supporting us. The door is not closed on support too. You can always join us for a month or two or stay around forever. We're just happy to have you join us because there is a lot of extra bonus content over there if you do like this kind of community. All right, here we go. Are we ready to give away some stuff? I am. This is the part of the night when I give away other people's stuff, and it's so much fun. The first thing that we do is give away a Krog. That's a Craft Roulette original giveaway, and it is a handmade card with an itty bitty gift. It looks like there's 450 contestants on that wheel. It is randomly programmed to pick a winner, and I wish y'all well. We gave away so much stuff last week. It's exhausting. Exhausting fun. Do you see your name? I forget. I bet you guys get pretty excited. Mona Mendez. Mona, I do not know you, so make sure you use the Craft Roulette claim prize form that will be open right after this, and use the same email that you used when you sent in your card to join us in the gallery. For a Craft Roulette goodie bag, let's see who's going to get this one. If this goes out of the United States, it's going to be small, but we'll send you something. And Marion, I think you are out of the United States. So Marion, congratulations. Let me know your address, and we will get you something sent to you. Don't expect much, though. Postage is a buzzkill, I tell you, but it's still cheaper than going over and giving you something. Plane tickets are kind of a buzzkill too. For Pajama Crafts stamps, Sylvia Torres. It's a good week for Sylvia. Congratulations, Sylvia. Make sure you let me know your information so I can get that to I think I'd give you that code. I think I have that code. For an Inky Stamper $25 giveaway. Who's going to get it? Isn't it fun to get stuff for free? Jen Gross, how lovely. Jen makes remarkable things. And Jen will be on the show in November. We finally pinned her down. It's great. Pear Blossom Press has the guts to the light up card, but they have more than that. They have the world's best foam tape that is repositionable for 30 minutes. It's really cool. Who's going to get to go shopping there? Heidi Robbins. Congratulations, Heidi. Make sure you let me know that you are interested in these prizes as soon as you can. I may not get to them till Monday, but if I have them all ready, then I can batch them all out. It's great. I appreciate that. This calls for confetti. Remember, they've got that great Sasquatch stamp. Oh, it's really good. I think I might have to get it myself. So, who's going to get a chance to get some, and great week with all the confetti for your see-through cards. Wanda Thompson. Well done, Wanda. Congratulations. I'll be happy to get you fixed up with that prize.
This last spin is the Mindless Crafting.
Mindless Crafting, a $50 giveaway. These people are so generous. Everybody is just so nice to give away stuff here. We appreciate you. Oh, Bree Barron. Congratulations, Bree Barron. And just make sure you use the same email that you sent your card in if you've never done this before.
Thank you,
Because there's a
Janine's
safe
Craft
code.
Room, who just donated $20 to
Oh,
for postage. $20 will barely put anything across the pond. It's ridiculous.
it's ridiculous, but it's fair. Thank you very much. I can put in a little extra now. That's very nice, Janine. Janine had a question about for Tracey today. She was saying that she liked Tracey's work and brought up the braided lattice work card. Thank you, Janine. All right, let's bring them back to say goodnight because I've got a party to go to. When I say party, it's like we talk about the cards we're making. and the people are going to be making their cards for tonight.
Really fast,
That's
I
fine.
forgot to hit the Save Winners button. I'll fix that so I can do it on this screen later, but I'll have to manually enter the winners into the database, so the claim prize form won't be open for probably 10-15 minutes.
Okay. All right. I've got them right here, too. I always write them down, so we're good. Well, you survived it. I think you did well. I think you thrived it.
We survived. I will survive.
I saw Donna
this was
Summers
fun.
one time.
This was
I saw
fun.
Donna
Number 2.
Summers at a dinner or an event. And she sang that. The mindless crafter has lots of
The
little rabbit trails I go down. Anyway, yeah, it was fun.
This
You
was
guys
fun.
And Bill really behaved himself pretty nicely, I thought.
He actually behaved
I
himself.
did.
You did, buddy.
He's sitting in a chair that's like low, okay? My craft chair is like high, but he's sitting like, it looks like he's sitting down on the floor or something, like his little head that just pops up. Okay.
I'm so low, I feel like, the snotty nose Martin when he's real little. If you ever watched the Martin show,
No.
I feel like that guy.
I will let you guys work
Steven-
this
Steven
out.
doesn't know about that guy. Okay?
I don't know about it
Nope.
either. Well,
He's
what else?
feeling really low right now. That's what it is.
Yeah, Roscoe, that was his name.
Well, I'm glad you joined us even though you were low.
Right.
Got anything else coming up? New releases or anything soon?
We actually have, this was our launch week. We
Mhm.
launched our Mindless Crafting Stamp of the Month subscription club. And we actually signed up over 100 members just in the 5 days.
My
So
goodness,
now
that's
we do have a
great.
waiting list. Yes, we have a waiting list. So people can join our waiting list and we'll open it back up again for more members to come in. So we did beyond. My goal was 50. We signed up over 100. And so we're just
Gotta
really
love that.
ecstatic about it. It's something that they've been asking us for, and so we delivered for our crafty family.
Right.
Well
So after
done.
this live, I'm going to put a link on mindlesscrafting.com where you can sign up for the waiting list, and we'll give you any information you need about that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All
So
right.
that's the big thing that we've been doing. Of
Well, that's
course,
pretty
we're
darn
having
big.
a wonderful summer, finishing out with the card drive for the bus drivers. And so if you'd love to participate, whether it's with us or you want to do it in your own neighborhood,
Yeah, there you
you
go.
can do it there too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Because
Mhm.
who are the people in your neighborhood?
One of the bus drivers at the school I used to work in had
Uh-huh.
3-year-old triplet girls. And
Oh,
she
my
would have those
goodness.
little triplet girls in her bus, just sitting there waiting for everybody to come and get on the bus.
Wow.
Yeah. That was a deal.
That's a lot. Yeah.
It was. It was more than I could handle. I felt overwhelmed just thinking about it. Well, thank
Yep.
you. Thank you so much for joining us
Thank
tonight.
you.
And we look forward to seeing you on October 5th for World Card Making Day. It's going to be fun.
Yes. I am
And-
ready. Okay.
Oh, it is. It's going to be real good. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes, we got it done. All we are waiting for now are your cards. So send them in.
Yes.
Kiss that brain,
Come on,
make
y'all.
something cute, and never limit yourself. That's right.
Send it in.
And we'll start singing real loud
Right.
and wake your sleep. Yeah! Y'all take care. We'll see you Wednesday
right.
night for In Review next Friday. For Joy Wilson, Miss Producer Chatterbox, Will and Tracey. Good night. And dog.
Good night.
Good night.
Everybody.